Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too.
Yo, what's up guys? It's a Like and Line, and in today's video we're doing another Spawntrap video. I have another one going up today. Sorry for all the Spawntrap uploads. I would have uploaded something else, but I already promised I will upload Tuesday and Wednesday, and these are what I had done in that order. So I have to make them like this to make sure they keep coming out correctly. Today's video will be on Throwback. This map is pretty interesting. It's got one side alley that's kind of bare. Every once in a while someone will come from there. It gets me really mad when they do. But most of the time they're going to come from three different directions. The first way we're going to start is with the back. Now in this back, it's a little alley. You can see brick buildings in the background. This is not the lemon stand side or the fence side, if you've seen that part before. Back there, they will spawn in the back left there. You're gonna wanna come to this spot. As you can see, another spot is, if you look in this next picture, you can see it from the left side. As you can see, that is the same brick building as from the first picture. They will run up into that little alley, try to come up these stairs. You can either snipe them from where I showed you in the first picture, that straight down alley, or what I like to do is come to the second picture, look down the side alley, and you'll see just a bunch of them flow out. You can pick them off pretty easily here. Would recommend a Widowmaker for that spot. It's a little faster pace, especially since they're spawning, but you can do it with the longbow. I would say the middle spot is more longbow though. I will make a video in the future talking about like which way I prefer the longbow, which way I prefer the Widowmaker, etc. That'll be a video in the future. But for now, that is one direction they spawn. The second direction, and my favorite direction, is actually the middle. Now, the reason I'm kind of going around the middle of the map is because, like most of the maps in this game, the middle is a war zone. I've noticed as I've more and more played the game, the middle, it's not like MW3 Hard Hat where you can look in the middle and there's 9 guys there. Most of the time, it's going to be one kill and then you die because the guns are pretty quick to kill. But in this spot, you'll be looking towards the side. Now, when your team pushes, there are two sides to you. There's the picture I'm going to show you next, the picture I just showed you, and then there's the side. Both spawns sit where they can either go through the alleys like the first one I showed you, or this side route. As you can see in this first picture, there's a picture of an alley. That is where a bunch of them come through. I will show you pictures in a sec of the two sides of it. But what you're going to do is you're going to look down this alley. There's a train to the right. I don't have it in this picture, but it's nice so you can kind of just poke half of your body around, look down that corridor. One thing people have been doing recently is laying prone there, which really irritates me, so watch out for that. But you can just peek down the side, look in there, and see some people. Also, if you spawn on one of the sides or you spawn in middle and want to come around one of the sides, you can go through whichever spawn they are not in. And then here is one of the sides. As you can see, there's a few sandbags in front of you. There's also that train I was talking about to the right. There's a window up top, which they can get into and snipe you from their spawn, so watch out for that. And then there's a doorway to the left of you, back by that brick in the tree. Otherwise, they'll usually come from either that brick side to the left or that little yellow cylinder in front of you with the bags piled up on top of it. Those are the two spots they usually come from. Again, be very quick. Make sure to try to reload cancel with the longbow. This is a map that moves very quick if you get in the situation. It's kind of interesting because it moves slow until the clips appear, and then it seems like everything is just rushing at you like Frontier. It's very interesting how this map plays. The other side, as you can see, is looking back on those sandbags I just pointed out. There again is the train. You can see this red silo behind them. They can get up there and get on a head glitch, so watch out for that. To the left behind those hay barrels is a farm door. They will spawn right behind that and come through there a lot, so watch out for that. To the right, you see a little building in the background. There's also a head glitch on the right side. They will walk around the side of that or jump on top of it, which, oh, when people jump on top of it, I get so mad. It's not even funny. I'm waiting for them to walk around the side, and then this person just flies up, snipes me from the top. So make sure to keep out of your sight for that. I mess up on that a lot. Hopefully you guys learn from my mistakes. The final spot we're going to talk about is the other side spawn trap. This is where the barn is and the lemon stand, if you've seen that. There's also a white picket fence in the back. And when you look down this alley as shown in this picture, you can see the hay barrels in the background. There's a little barn door to the right. That's the same barn door from what I was just talking about in the middle of the map. What you're going to do is you're going to look down there. They're going to come to the left or the right, or you see in this picture, they're going to come over. I'm going to warn you, there is a window to your top left and an alley to your far left. I didn't show the far left because it's just a straight alley with a train in the middle, usually very inactive. but you do need to watch your sides because if you start killing them, they will come up the side and then snipe you in the back or red gun you in the back. So what I would recommend is looking down this middle. If you know there's one above you, you can jump up, hit a nice quick scope on them, and then go back to this middle. They will usually spawn either in a corner to your back left by the lemon stand. You can't see this now. Once you play the game, you'll understand there's a lemon stand in the back left. They will spawn either there or on the white picket fence behind those hay barrels. It's behind the barn and everything. It kind of honestly looks like the Nuketown white picket fence, except it doesn't play like the Nuketown white picket fence, but that's the best similarity I have. Now, in this other picture, you can see a downward staircase looking on those same hay barrels that you just saw in the last picture. There is a spawn right behind you. It's the lemon stand. They cannot, for what I know, snipe you through that green kind of barrier that you see to your left that also coils around to the back of you. That window I was talking about earlier where they can flank you is to your right. It's a big room. As you can see on, you actually can't see the radar on that picture, but if you saw on the radar from the last picture, there's a little room up there. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit up there once they start flowing in. Now, if you're in the middle and you see a lot of them coming up, you know you can't take them all at once. I would recommend jumping up into the window, coming to this spot, you'll see them there. And one thing hard about this spot is if you're not a quick shot, the collaterals usually do not line up here as they do in the straight alleys. So that may be a problem you face. But otherwise, you can look down this, you'll see the clip. And then as you turn, look at the white picket fence. But more likely, they're going to be in a spot to the left. It's a lemon stand. Oh my gosh, they're going to be spawning all over there. It's going to be hectic. Just be ready to shoot. Also, they may spawn in the barn in front of you if you push it too quick. Once the sides or the backs gets pushed, everybody spawns by that barn and on the other side by the grandma's house, which was the blue building. And you don't usually see people spawning on the back alley that I haven't shown you pictures of. It rarely happens. It's only when your team controls both sides and the side alleys. So, and when that happens, you're just most likely not going to hit clips. It's a very gross side, not good for hitting clips, good for long-range red guns, but snipers won't hit clips there. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I know it is a little longer than the other two Spawntrap videos, but there's a little more to get into in this map. The next map I'm going to be doing, Precinct, it's probably going to be an extremely long video. There are just a lot of spots on that map, a lot of places you can go, and it's pretty interesting. Someone told me it was Chinatown, and I believe them, but it's not. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out my links in the description below. Leave a like if this helped you out. I wish you all good luck when the beta comes out again. I'm honestly really missing it right now because I want to play so bad and I can't. But again, make sure to check out the links in the description below. Leave a like, and YouTube. We'll see you later.
Okay, it started with a dream. That dream turned to a vision. That vision had a gleam. That gleam is now realistic. My friends are beefing now. Like, why you acting distant? I swear all you love is music and ain't got no time to